Andrew asks, you endorse the classical view that the justice of going to war and the justice of conduct in war are independent. But I'm wondering if you could mention some reasons why you reject the revisionist position that the justice of going to war and the justice of conduct in war can't be kept apart quite that much. I think, Andrew, that one of the worst things about human beings politically is how readily we go to war. Just war is really rare in human history, and war is a moral catastrophe. So the question of the justice of going to war is hugely important. Here's the problem. It's very difficult to make progress with it politically. You can get countries to agree synthetically that you shouldn't do aggressive and terrible wars, but they'll just do terrible and aggressive wars and say that's not what they're doing. On the other hand, it's possible to make progress politically. It's possible to have purchase politically on the question of the distinction between targeting combatants and targeting civilians. The combatant-non-combatant distinction is therefore the most basic ethical distinction in theory of just war. And it also has the consequence that out of the two questions, of which both are very important, it's the second question, the question of how you prosecute a war, that is the ethical core of proper just war theory, in my view. And this has been well brought out by what we've seen in Gaza. There's been lots of disagreement about various aspects of it, but there is a degree of consensus about the fact that Israel simply collapsed the distinction between combatants and non-combatants and ended up on a war on a population.